Okay, there we go. Let me do bam. How are we doing, everyone? Boop. What's up, everybody? How are we doing, my friends? Galleon Egghead Sal? What are you buckos up to? I'm gonna be grinding out some freaking Guardian games. Let's go. I'm just gonna load in the blind well over and over again until I get one that's almost done. I think that's the fastest way to do this. Bought tickets for Louder Than Life? Let's fucking go. It's like 4 days, right? Not feeling well, have a fever, it's been rough. Oh, shit, dude. Well, get plenty of rest, stay hydrated. Make sure you're getting, you know, vitamins and stuffs. Hopefully you start feeling better, man. Yo, Caden! Yeah, 4-day pass for like 500. Let's go. We're gonna go to the Bring Me tour this year. And then we're also gonna go to Summer of Loud, which is like the day festival, and it's like Beartooth, I Prevail, Parkway Drive, Kill Switch, Dark Divine, a couple other bands, so I'm pretty excited about that. Oh, does this was we either get a 5? We either got a 5 here or 6. Well, it's definitely not a 5, or it's not a 6. So hopefully this is a 5. Oh. Huh? Why is it not pull? It's not joining the event. What's here for? There we go. Yo, what's up, paper? So I want to finish this Guardian games. I've got to do a couple runs of the boss mode. By the way, the boss rush mode is fucking awesome. The fact they are bringing so many crazy bosses back, like fucking Excision or Iconoclast Witness, fucking the Riven boss from Witch Queen, the Machinist, like, bro, they're reaching into the content vault, and they're like, oh yeah, we're bringing some fun shit back, boys. I like it. It's a fun mode, man. Freaking Nightmare of Dominus Goal. I totally forgot that fight even existed. The Fnatic fight from Season of the Haunted. I totally forgot some of these fights existed, and then we went into them, and I was like, oh yeah, this is like actually sick. So to grind for a Lotus Eater, we just did that. I did that off stream. I'll show you the best one I got. I'm not going for a perfect 5 out of 5. I would call a very solid, maybe like 3.5, 4 out of 5. I'll show you here in a second. I'm pretty happy with it, but I don't really see myself using the Lotus Eater that much. I'm gonna finish this. I got a bug timer last night, quarter blade, so I got the easiest platinum run ever. Nice. I also do want to try to maybe today, maybe tomorrow, get a group together and just fucking hammer out quarter blades runs. It is a very fun activity. I'd like to do a couple hours of that. Try to get some shinies. It's very fun. Got to do all those triumphs as well. I'm telling you guys, like, I don't know if this is a super popular opinion or what, but Nether plus Quarter Blades is an all-time activity fucking combo. It's an insane combination. Lotus Eaters from Nightfalls, yeah. So this is the one I got. Get baited. This is the one I got here. Some shit out of my character here. So I got the Repulse D-Stab Pendant Mag, which is kind of what you want. I got increased projectile speed, which is really what you want. And then unfortunately I got Blast Radius. I would have preferred Velocity or Handling here, but I think for a gun that I'm probably not going to use that much, I'm happy with this. You know, really, it's a. I think a Baron action or Tinashes just like clears in most cases, as far as I can tell. I don't play Void that much, so. The shiny drop rate for Adepts this season is insanely low. And I kind of like it. It's a fun grind. I don't even have one yet. I'd like to get a few before the season ends. I think it's a very fun little farm. Tinashes is hard to beat, yeah. Especially when Velocity, Baton, and Tinashes pair so well. Like an area denial GL, and then a rocket sidearm. That's like the best combo in the game. And it's very hard to beat that. And Velocity, Baton, and Tinashes are just, they complement each other so well. You make 1 billion orbs, you're unkillable. It's probably my favorite, for like hard content, favorite combo in the game currently, so. You've gotten one shiny? I've gotten a ton of regular shinies. I have 0 adept shinies. Yeah, I think the drop rate on adept shinies must be like 1 in 100 or some shit. It feels super low. I don't see a reason to use Overquire 1 or Graviton. I wouldn't really... I know people really like Quire 1. It's not really a gun I would consider part of my must-use. Yeah, like I think if I'm just gonna use a rocket sidearm in that slot, it's probably just gonna be a Baron action. Tinashes clears for sure, but I'm really enjoying Recon D-Stab on the sidearm. Repulsor is great, but I don't really find myself needing it that badly. Yeah, that's fair. Recon's a nice one. Acquire of 1 is cool, but it's just not like... I don't know. Maybe I'm just a hater. I need a sword. These are, I don't know why they keep, well, I know why they keep putting these in the game, in the events, but the complete destination activities as part of events fucking sucks. I don't know why we're still doing this. It is so, it's brutal. And for this one, it's like, you don't really get that much rep for shit either, so it's pretty brutal. Okay, so that guy's dead. Rank, I believe, I'm about to find out, I believe the final tier of Altars of Sorrow gives you like 15% or something. So we're about to find out. So I think if you can load in and get like a tier 4 or 5 final or something like that of Altars of Sorrow, I think that's probably going to be the fastest. I tested a partition. I think partition, I believe, was 10%, I think. Somewhere around there. Regular waves of altars are like 2. Not guilding champ this year, not worth it. You got to get every guild. Every guild is worth it. The moms think it's hot. I have not gotten a single shiny adept yet. But I will be farming a ton of Court of Blades. Court of Blades is a very fun farm. Very fast. Pretty, like, laid back, all things considered. Like, it's a good time. I really enjoy farming it. Like I was saying this before. I think, like, Nether and Court of Blades complement each other perfectly. Work just super well this season. I mean... Previously, I was pretty adamant that Altars of Summoning and Savathûn Spire was like the best combo of seasonal activities we had ever gotten. I'm pretty confident. I know there's, you know, I'm always trying to be cautious of my pretty brutal recency bias I'm prone to experiencing. But I'm pretty confident that the Nether plus Court of Blades is gonna come down as like the best combo of seasonal activities of all time. Like I mean, you have it, secret, long form, tough activity type thing, short burst, very, you know, interesting but pretty straightforward activity. And then both are like fairly rewarding. Like I'm pretty happy with both of them. Yo, Lex, what's up? You've had 4 shiny devs? God damn. Save some for the rest of us. I also want to work on upgrading this vendor, which Court of Blades will help with, so. But today is all Guardian games. I'm gonna run through the destination stuff. I'll probably do some, I think I need like 4 or 5 more boss mode rushes. And then I should be able to finish off the medals and like Supremacy or something, so. Should be pretty straightforward. Shiny Adept Psychopomp. Dude, fucking I was farming with Chili the other day, and he got like a 5 out of 5 Shiny Adept Psychopomp, and I was like, bruh. There's like, I don't really care for too many of the seasonal weapons. There's, I think like I would take the Area Denial, the Fusion, and like the LMG. I would take like a perfect Adept, and like I would really want that. Is this for the thing? What? Is it? Why is that here? I guess someone else in this instance has it. Oh yeah, Sherry does. But I just want the shiny adapts. You know what I mean? Like I would only use like those 3, but I want the other ones. They'd be such a flex. Let me know if you need someone for rushdown. Yeah, I'll pull you in. Does anyone know what the boss rotation for today's rushdown is? The first stage was really good. And then they've all been kind of middling since then. In terms of like speed. The special. Just looks like a lot of fun. It just looks beautiful, really is the main reason. Give me the rep, give me the rep, give me the rep. Yeah, so like the other couple of days have been rough. The first days was super free. What's today's? It's because you've seen it stuff in Divinity is more broken than oh yeah. That's a good point. I don't know, microgasm, macrogasm, if you will, is so, I mean, dude, it's just the easy use is off the fucking charts. It's buffed so much, like what an absurd fucking gun for an activity like Horde of Blades. And then you have Queen Breakers on top of that. Jesus. Theo, thank you for the 34 months. How you doing, my friend? Hey, Scaro, hi, chat. Hope we're well. Is the Barrow Dyad mission hard to solo? No, it shouldn't be. There's only one, like, combat section. It's at the very end, and it was pretty lax. I wouldn't worry about that. I think you'll be aight. Oh my god, I gotta consume these. Consume. Yeah, I've heard Aegers is pretty sick too. I've never been a huge fan of Aegers, just cause like, I don't know if, I don't want to get labeled here by the Destiny community or anything, but I am Stasis's #1 op. I turn sour on Stasis pretty quick. I just don't find it fun, like 90, 100% of the time. And that might be an unpopular opinion, but I don't know, man. I find Stasis incredibly underwhelming, and not having, especially in like Crucible, not having a mid game, like not having like a usable grenade, because you know, it's like either you freeze them for a second or it's a wall. Like there's nothing that just does damage. So like that sucks. The Warlock melee is the fucking worst thing to ever happen to my life. It feels so bad to use. I'm just not a fan of Stasis, like pretty much at all. Okay, so I think I had 37, but I might have had 39. So let's see what makes sense. Oh, 56. So none of those make sense. And maybe it's 20%? 23%? Either way, yeah, I would just load into these until you get a tier 5. Yeah. I don't know, man. It just feels so... The only time stasis is good is when I don't have to actually interact with it. Like stasis Nade Warlock. Fucking insane. But I don't have to like interact with any of the stasis. I get to use all the fun abilities from the other subclasses. There's a lot of people doing shit here. What are you thinking, tier 3? Oh, tier 5, let's go! That is what we like to see. Consume, consume, consume. Yeah, the way the vendor works, the fact that the Barrow Dyad gets... what the oh my god, my god, shit out. What the fuck? The fact that he gets different perks based off of which vendor you're currently with. The different, you know, like... It's almost acting like a Ascendant Realm version of a vendor, right? Like you interact with the other vendor, and then the world, like there's additional secrets and worms and perks and shit, and it's like, that's fucking cool. You know, that's a really fun idea. I don't know if it was explained super well in game, but now that I understand it, I think that's dope as fuck. So big fan, really. And the narrative this season, like, it's hard for me to pick a lot, because even, like, in terms of, like, how many usable or fun guns there are to farm for this season, it's got, I would say, more than an average. Even if nothing's, like, I would say none of the seasonal weapons are, like, meta-defining, but, like, there's quite a few, like, oh yeah, that's pretty good, actually. And they look really cool, and the system with the regular shiny, the regulars shinies, the adept shinies, I think is really interesting and allows people to interact in their own ways, which is really fun. And I think that's kind of fun. The catalysts make Borrowed Dyad better, yeah, like extremely better. Not only that, not necessarily the catalyst by itself, but the new vendor perk, I guess, made it like pretty crazy in terms of primary DPS or just output in general, which is like, you know, I feel like we have a lot of things in the game that do that right now, but I guess Barrow Dyad is like pretty good. So not gonna lie, consuming sigils is probably the fastest way to consuming sigils, like in my Tome of Wine. Is that what a sigil is? Oh, or do you mean the things that drop on the ground? Strand Glaive is really fun if you're a glaive person. Glaive people, they don't exist. Glaive people are a fucking marketing psyop from Big Glaive, bro. The ones on the floor. Oh, are they called sigils? Yeah, that was the fastest way to rank them up the first time too. If you do an activity like this and they just drop, like, you can cheese it pretty fast. And you get even more rep from the sigils than you did from the whatever they were last time. I'm real, man? Nah, dog, that's insane. Into the Light had shiny weapons perfect this season. Their pool feels way too inflated. They're different though. Like the purpose of shinies this season is much different than the purpose of shinies in Into the Light. And I like having that difference though. Like I think even if or hopefully when Bungie starts like toying with the idea of shiny weapons more, which it seems like they're doing, because of Into the Light, or not Into the Light, Rights of the Nine and that sort of stuff. I think it's important to still have a lot of different types. Shiny weapons that like more people are, you know, super limited time events, but like fairly easy to farm. And that sort of stuff, like Into the Light. Or like shinies like this, where it's a very, very minor difference. Really, the only difference of shiny weapons, I don't think I have a single shiny weapon to show you, but only difference in shiny weapons this season is the origin trait, right? So it's like a tiny, tiny, tiny difference. But it's cool. It's still something you can flex on. It's not like a unique skin or anything. And so I think like having like different versions of that as we go forward is really important. I don't think shiny guns should be the same every single season or event. I think it's important to kind of like differentiate stuff. Still limited time to farm, way more time to farm though. And way more rare, definitely more rare, but less useful. Consume, 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 consume. Like, the end of the light guns were kind like they were a cosmetic flex in themselves, but these are like these don't. Oh my gosh, you are so warm, kitty. Come back. Gosh, my computer's running really hot because her fat ass was sitting on top of it. It's like, let me take that top filter off before it overheats. Fucking cats. Charles is already dead again? Population was really good last week. I haven't seen this week, but I need to keep grinding for my my emblem. I still need the emblem. It's the last thing I need. What's the map this week? Miyamuna? Oh, I like that map. What? I'll have to get the team together. What's the weapon? Is it anything good? Really, I just want my fucking emblem, to be honest. Oh, yesterday's or tomorrow's answer. I just want my emblem. Maybe I'll play some of that later. Comp emblem? Ain't getting. I'm not even trying, dude. That shit. Dude, like, what? Do like 10 people have it right now? Has anyone else gotten it? Did the Fizzle finally get it? All right, so let's, so am I still, I'm at 58%. So what's this gonna jump up to, like 75? Yo, what's up, Shrimp? The comp emblem, Ascendant Zero Shrimp, or whatever the fuck it's called. Guy here. 58 to... 85. Sheesh, okay. That's not bad at all. So, as far as I can tell, this is gonna be the fastest way to get this done. Yeah, comp is totally dead. 100%. Yeah, Stan, like looking back, I was worried about some of the triumphs, so I don't think any of the triumphs for court are that bad. I might make a video on them, but are any of them required for the title? Maybe I'll make a video. I always go back and forth on this, like making videos for triumphs that aren't required as part of a, like super grindy triumphs that aren't part of a title. It's like, dude, like how many people actually care? I don't know. You can get the high variant right now, Stan. Just load into regular until you get it. Yo, you're a puzzle guy. Anything to work with the paper in our throw world? I don't think so. I was looking at them. They, I think they're just aesthetic. I don't know if expert is fixed necessarily, but you can definitely get it in at least normal. Oh, that's weird, David. Which what's the name of the triumph? You can do a best streamed moment video again? Maybe at some point. I don't. Not high on the priority list, but people ask for it a lot, so maybe. Tier 1? Okay. Shrimp, that's fucking crazy. That's insane. I think, everyone, in the next week or so, I'm gonna, this is really hard for me to say. I think I'm gonna be setting up a co-stream with Twitch. But, I think it... No, it's not a let's go, man. I fucking hate Twitch. But, I've talked a lot with my Bungie contacts, and unfortunately, it appears that even though YouTube does have drops, I guess it's like, I don't fucking know. There's some problem, and not every company can do it with them and that sort of stuff. So it seems very unlikely that YouTube ever gets these sort of like same drops or bounties or anything that Twitch gets. And it's just like, you know, my fucking moral grandstanding. I don't know. Maybe I'm giving in. I'm giving in for emblems, bro. How much money do you need, bro? Like, exactly 0. But it's still like, it's a cool thing to interact with your community, to be like, hey, come on. Like, okay, if Bungie does a Frontiers reveal and there's a gift emblem, why are people gonna watch me instead of fucking Astrocross or whatever when you can go get an emblem in his stream? You know what I mean? It's literally not about the paper. It's not. It's just, it is purely from a metric standpoint. It makes sense to try to capitalize on some of that.
It's right behind me. I can feel it.
It's just how it goes, man. Oh, too fat. Let's go. So, hardest part's interacting with both chats. I mean, there's tools that combine both chats. When I used to co-stream like 5 years ago or whatever, 7 years ago or whatever, I had like, there's a tool that combines them into one. I think the thing that sucks the most, David, is that YouTube could crush Twitch if they wanted to. They have infinitely more capital and name recognition and everything. I mean, if you look at like overall content viewership, if I'm not mistaken, YouTube's like an order of magnitude above, at least Twitch. It fucking crushes Twitch. But for whatever reason, they refuse to invest in good or better innovative streaming things. And it is very silly. They could fucking snuff Twitch out. They could look in Twitch's eyes as the light fades, bro. And YouTube's like, nah, actually, this is fine. Like, what are you fucking doing? You could destroy them. That's how it goes, man. No ethical consumption under capitalism. True. Get your bag. It's not about the bag. Guys, I cannot stress enough. It's truly not about the bag. I do not care how much I make from YouTube. I don't need it. It's, you know, it's pretty much everything I make from YouTube goes right back into YouTube, whether it be like when I pay artists to make merch, or when I buy new music stuff, or when, you know, like however it goes, most of it goes right back in YouTube or like my 401k. You know what I mean? Like, can't stress this enough. I'm fine. I truly am. Comes a time when you sort of hit a threshold with being stubborn in metrics and stuff, and I think I've realized, like, you know, I have, for the name recognition that it appears that my brand has, my channel is proportionally smaller than other content creators with a, at least perceived from my viewpoint, smaller name recognition. And I think a lot of that has to do with my reluctance to diversify my platforms. And I think that is totally on me. And a lot of it is because I don't do this for a job. So during grad school, I didn't fucking care. Like, seeing number goes up is nice and all, but it's like, I'm not, you know, my job doesn't require, my livelihood doesn't require more people clicking on my stream. But like, now that I'm in a stable spot and it's like, well, let's see how fucking far this thing will go. I think I'm able to take more risks, or I don't even know if you'd consider this a risk, but like, think about things from more of a an analytical viewpoint. What's up, Hammy? Thank you for the super chat. Get that bag, Mr. Scaro9. Dr. Scaro9. Love your face, dude. You've got all the potential. We all support you. I appreciate you, man. I'm not gonna stop streaming on YouTube. Like, I can't stress that enough. YouTube is my primary platform. I just think, like, at this point, it makes a little sense for me not to also just throw my stream up on Twitch and see what happens. So a career in content creation is a no. It is 100% a no. I cannot stress, like, I very much believe that content creation career is not, I would not pick it, no. And this is something I try to be very open about, but I want to be clear. I recognize I'm in a very privileged position. I've worked my ass off to get here, but it is definitely something that not everyone gets the opportunity to do. So I like to say that, and this is not, you know, to try to brag or anything, but for YouTube to meet the salary of my day job, including benefits, bonuses, 401k matching, etc., I would have to make $250,000 a year. It's like, and to account for the fact that in my current job, I have insane job security comparatively to something like content creation, where I could literally wake up tomorrow and Destiny could be dead. It is just, I think personally, to have the lifestyle I would like to have and to retire when I want to retire and all of these things, content creation will never work for me. And that's why I did the PhD. That's why my primary focus has always been science, with YouTube as a creative outlet on the side. That's why I don't take ad roles. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm not in this for the money. If you guys knew the amount of fucking shit AI products and like mobile games and bullshit I could have shilled to you guys to make a bag, holy fuck. I passed up a lot of pretty lucrative opportunities, but it's because I'm not gonna sit here and promote things I don't believe in, because I don't need it. Mod me on Twitch, I'll ban people who say you want the bag. Let's go. No, fuck it. I mean, let people say it. It's fine. Exactly, Hammy. Exactly. And I think when it comes down to an analytics standpoint, getting more people in and to see the videos and that sort of thing. Because really, for me, the cool part about YouTube is not extra income, which is, like, once again, I don't want to like say it's not nice, but most of it goes back to the channel or my retirement fund or whatever. Like, it is nice, but the main thing about YouTube is, like, the bigger it gets and the higher amount of community involvement we get, the more I can do things like get flown out to Bungie to play Marathon. You know what I mean? Like, I get those unique opportunities and I get to share that with you guys eventually, more than, and that's the thing that I really care about. I started YouTube because I was a huge fan of zombies YouTubers, Raffle Waffles, Noah, fucking Lonely Mailbox, all of them back in the day. and them getting packages in the mail from Treyarch, and them getting flown out to Treyarch, and them get to partake in unique puzzles and things. That is what I want, and I've gotten to do a lot of cool shit. And I want to do more cool shit. Bungie shuts the servers off and Astergross becomes a swamp pasture and a graveyard. Dude, no, he'd run like a MILF site for sure. Respect, I mean, that's a good, I respect that. That's like a good, you know what? I'm stepping away. There was no judgment in that. That was more like a, hell yeah. Yeah, but my life continues. Actually, it'd probably be like, I'd have so much free time if I didn't play Destiny. Yeah, for sure, David. It's that first event challenge. This one in it to win it. Is it? Have you done the quest from Eva on that character? It's wild to me that you even play video games at all. No shade, but if I was successful and stable as you, I'd be doing expensive hobbies, stuff normies can't afford. Oh, I mean, fuck. To be clear, like, I make a good living. I don't know what you think I make. I make about after bonus about 130. But like, I'm not gonna go out and fucking buy I don't even know what I would do. This is my hobby. I genuinely enjoy doing this. I feel like video games is a hobby for middle class, lower class people because we can't afford to actually go and do the expensive stuff. I also grew up dirt poor. I'm one of 6 kids. We are on food stamps my entire life. I literally only got to go to college because of public grants and scholarships, and because I had a baller ACT score. So it's like, I grew up doing this. It's very comfortable. It's fun. I wouldn't relegate video games to a lower middle class thing. I think that's a little silly, but I mean, just what I enjoy to do, man. Yes, it won't progress. I've only played on one character, so I don't know what's happening. I've turned in 3 gold medallions from bounties. Have you tried regular? Like, have you put on the class item and completed like a supremacy game and gotten like the bronze medal that drops and banked that? What's up, Colin? So I got to big medals, I got to do contender cards, and I got to do rush hunt. Oh shit. All right, so I literally just have to do rush hunt. Joe, you want to do some rush hunt? Shrimp, are you still in here? Yeah, as I get promotions, I'm just gonna pay people to play video games for me, actually. But like, I genuinely like, the only other thing that I might want to do more is play hockey. But the nearest hockey rink is an hour and 45 minutes away from me. That's why I only play once a week. So that's not like video games inhibiting that or anything. But it's like, I genuinely like, I have a good amount of hobbies now. I play and write music. I get to share that via this platform. I get to do some graphic design. I get to share that via this platform. I get to do editing, and I get to do guides, and I think like my favorite hobby of all, solving puzzles and shit. And this platform has enabled me to do that, and that's sick. Shrimp, come play Rushdown, bro. Stop playing Tarkov or whatever you're playing.
Checking, Guardian.
It's queued a Trials game. Well, unqueue it. Queue this ratio, bro. No, it's fine. If you don't want to play, that's fine. No, you're good. You're good. I'm not gonna force you to play it. We can get a rando. It might actually be more content if we get a rando. But I always feel weird talking about like I'm in a very weird spot because I never want to see like one of my biggest passions is like helping education, promoting science, and promoting the idea, like especially in the South here, like there's such a culture-wide idea that like college is such a waste of time. Let me tell you, going to college has enabled me to have an insanely awesome life, okay? And I have a job I love doing, and it's a lot of fun. And I want to promote that and spread that as much as possible because I feel like we have such a, especially in the South, we have such a toxic relationship with this sort of thing. And I think it's sad. Machinist, Cretus. Is Cretus one of the, is that an Empire Hunt nerd neck looking ass? Witch Queen Pyramid story mission. What the fuck? The Final Shape Fanatic looking boss. Okay. 0 hour final boss. Whoa! College is a lot of money. Yeah, like I said, it is an insane amount of money. I'm not going to say that. That it's not. And once again, like I would not have been able to go if I didn't get all those scholarships and government assistance and stuff. But I do think at the end of the day, if you, especially go into like a STEM field, something like super applied, and you enjoy it, I think it's worth it personally. Huge scholarship moment. I got like $8,000 every semester just because of my ACT score. Like the opportunities are out there. I'm not saying that they're available for everyone or everyone's equally as likely to take advantage of those. And I definitely got lucky. And I had like, you know, my parents are divorced, so I got like a fucking non-nuclear family fucking assistantship or whatever. You know what I mean? Like these, there are definitely a lot of caveats there. How much that you got left? No, we paid it all off after COVID, or during COVID. I had to pay total after all my scholarships and stuff about $24,000. But also, that's like for bachelors only. When you go for a PhD in a STEM field, you teach and you get a stipend. So when I was getting my PhD, all I had to pay were fees and like parking. So it's probably like $1,000 a semester. And then you get paid. I got paid 23. I think the salary got raised after I left at 28. So you don't get paid very well, but you get paid and you don't have to pay that much. So it's like most of the debt for getting a PhD is actually the bachelor's. No. I have a PhD. I don't have a master's. In STEM fields, it's pretty, at least in America, it is pretty uncommon to go for a master's. Masters are more if you go for the PhD and you decide you don't want to or you fail out, you'll leave with a master's instead a lot of the times. But like a lot of professors in my program, if you just went up to them and like, hey, I'd like to join the program, I want to get a master's, they would just tell you no. Like it's not viewed super favorably in a lot of academic settings, which I think is super toxic and not all right. To be clear, I want to put my foot down on that one. That's awesome, Amy. What's your job? I'm a research chemist. I do polymer chemistry. You want in Europe? First we do bachelor's and then we do master's. Yeah, I know in Europe there's even some programs where you can, I think, skip bachelor's, or it's like bachelor's and 1 year for a master's or something. I don't really like how every fucking country does this differently, and even like some states do it differently. I really hate that. I think that's really annoying personally, but like you would think that education would be standardized when it comes to shit like that. Do I need quest progress? Maybe. Oh, I was gonna take you to the tower. That's all right. But it's super toxic and ego driven a lot of times in academia. It's like a whole fucking cluster thing, dude. 3 for the bachelor's, 2 for the master's. Okay, so yeah, here in America, you generally go 4 years for the bachelor's, or 2 for associates, and then 2 more for bachelor's, and then 4.5 for PhD, or up to 7 depending on what your, like, biologists technically have I think their average is like 6 years, I think, because they have to like grow shit. And then, but like some master's programs are a lot faster. Engineering's different. A lot of engineering masters are, at least the way I've seen it done, are usually coupled with like entrepreneurship or some sort of business slant to it. I've seen those a lot. Yo, Hammy, thank you for the 20 gifted. Holy fuck. Jesus Christ. Everyone, if you were gifted a membership by Hammy, please make sure to thank them. Hammy, you're always much too fucking nice to me. It won't let me give a heart emoji on this like it will for the other shit, but thank you. I love your face, dude. Thank you. Holy. Alrighty, let's fucking do some rush down. I'm rushing down right now. Yes, if you were one of the 20 people, Jesus, gifted a membership by Hammy, please make sure to thank them. Okay, where's rush down even at? Expert rushdown. Alrighty, let's kill some nerds. I have to do 7 runs. Please don't feel like you have to stay with me for all 7. If you just want to do 1 inbound shrimp and Geo, feel free to. But I'm in for the long haul. I want to go ahead and finish this, so you have to do 7. And then hopefully this will give me enough medals to finish all the... what do I have to do here? Oh, just a few commands? Sick. Rushdown is a fantastic mode. This is the best I've felt about an event. Holy fuck. Like, a billion. I don't think I've ever felt this good about an event. It's just a fun mode. Like, it's just silly. It doesn't take itself too seriously. It's just fun. What's up, nerd? Can I go on damage? Oh, okay. You didn't play Forsaken Shrimp? Yeah, that's a good point. That's a really good point, Black P. And it lets people experience some of these boss fights that are like no longer in the game. Like, isn't it crazy to see this? And you know, this means they had to rebuild this fight, because this fight was taken out with the content vault and it hasn't been back with the new engine changes. So they had to actually like remake parts of this fight. Whether it be the logic or the lighting or whatever. But so like they put like a fairly significant amount of work into some aspects of this. Isn't that crazy? Also, Banes are super fucking awesome. They clear Guardians. They're much cooler, and they help replayability a lot. Because going into the same room with like 2 different Banes drastically affects how you approach the room. I think that's really cool. Oh, do you think so, Ladian? This fight was in the game after Beyond Light? Oh, was it? Oh, I guess it was. You're right. I take it back. I totally forgot Forsaken was in the game for like 2 or 3 more years after. I forgot it got Sunset after. Fair enough. I retract my statement. Yes, very smart use of old content though. Yeah, this guy, okay. It does piss me off because it reminds me how many of these bosses have stupid ass health gates though. that makes me angry. Other than that, great mode. Bro, that prismatic lasted half this fight. That was insane. As Dusty players, we hate health gates and manually reloading weapons. Well, I manually reload more than the average person, but yes, I do hate health gates. Kind of annoying. Not bad though. This game has still changed a lot, yeah. There's a new activity they're bringing in the game, right? I forgot the name, but it's some sort of best activity mashup. I believe you're talking about the portal, which is like a directed system, which is like, do you want to do activities that are for solo players or for 3 member fire teams or 6 member fire teams and like that sort of thing? I don't know if that'll be anything like this necessarily. I think it's more like, hey, today Coil is the featured activity, or today, hopefully, like the Nether is the featured activity or whatever. It'll be like that, less so aggregations of encounters, but more like rotations of previous activities is how I get the vibe. They should do this with raid bosses. True. But this is cool. And it's nice since we're not getting a Pantheon this year too, right? Like, I really like Rites of the Nine. I think it's going to be really cool. It is much more of like an Age of Triumph style activity than a Pantheon though. So it's different, and I'm excited to get it, and I'm excited to farm. But it's nice that we still have this sort of event this year, and we don't have to wait like a whole year for it. It's confirmed no Pantheon. They would have said something already. We know that there's going to be a Pantheon in essentially a year. Next, like literally a year, or a Pantheon-like activity. But for this year, they would have announced it already. Rites is taking the place of that, but Rites is not a Pantheon-style activity. It's an endgame activity, but it's not a Pantheon-style activity. But it's nice to have like a rush mode. And like Court of Blades is kind of like a rush mode too. It's obviously different, but it is still a boss rush mode. Can you still use the glitch weapons from Prophecy? I can. That I can. I want to make a video recap on these. I think that'd be really fun. Puzzle Pantheon? Ooh, that would be sick. They'll never do it, but that'd be fucking sick. Oh, this one. This one. I've got a friend who finally cracked. He wants to try out Destiny 2, but I told me you should wait until Frontiers. I'm under the assumption it'll help out the new player experience. I don't know if I'd assume that. Maybe it will. Either way, I think it'll help the new player experience in the fact that you don't really have to know 10 years of lore for Frontiers, probably. The best time to start is now, says Shrimp. Yeah, I don't necessarily disagree with that. I think give them time to get acclimated to the systems, but I don't know. It's also like we know Frontiers is bringing a new armor system and a new weapon system. It's not really changing abilities as far as I'm aware. But it's hard to say. Like I'm not convinced the new player system's getting any sort of revamp. I think if anything, I would not be surprised if we see them take a step back from really pushing new players to try the game and be more okay with like a more niche market share. Rites is going to be great for casuals and hardcore players. That's a really good point. You know, Rites like actually might be a good introduction for new players in terms of like getting yeah, if they can get geared before Rites, like an introduction of new players to end game activities. I'm really excited for Rites of the Nine, man. Whew. Maybe I should do a series where I let my wife play on my account and go through Rites of the Nine. She's not good enough for that. We've been playing Split Fiction. It's been a lot of fun, but it's so surprising to me, like people who don't play video games, like how they don't have like the platforming skills or like intuition. I find that so interesting because I don't like remember learning any of that, you know? But of course I did at some point. But like sections where there's like multiple wall runs or like grappling hooks together, like seeing her kind of figure that out and struggle with it a little bit. It's very fascinating. I think they should take advantage of it being a new saga and make it a good onboarding point. I just don't know. Like, I get the vibes, man. Like, I understand why people would think that. But what's the return on this? Like, there's not an infinite number of people that they can get for this, right? There's a set number of people that might be interested in Destiny. And I would argue the vast majority of the gaming community that might be a target audience for Destiny at some point probably already thinks they know what Destiny is. I don't know if there's anything you can do to convince those people otherwise. And I think that's the dangerous part. You spend $20 billion trying to refit the new player experience, but you're not really attracting new players because people are convinced they already know what Destiny is. That's a wasted investment of developer time and money, but I care more about the developer time, to be honest. And I worry about that a lot. Like, what's the pool of potential playership that actually still exists for this game? If it's not Destiny 3, it's got to be Saga 2. I would say, you know, they have lower investment costs now because they have fewer devs working. They're lowering the amount of content they're putting out for Destiny. If they ride it out as a niche, more niche. I mean, it's still fucking massive. Destiny, even in its worst days, is still fucking massive, right? And you just accept that it's a narrower, more niche market until you can have time to develop a Destiny 3 as a fresh starting point. I don't think you're convincing a significant amount of people to jump in on Saga 2 for Destiny 2, is my point. You might convince some people that have already tried to come back. How long does that last? I don't know. But I don't think you get a significant amount of people that, people who haven't already tried the game or haven't already convinced themselves or been convinced that they would not like this game. Focus Marathon on marketing. And that's another thing. I don't think Destiny 3 happens unless Marathon fucking does really well. We get Tinky Boy. Tinky Boy, Tinky Boy. Oh, these things were so much easier when fucking Dragon's Breath was busted. Boop. Boop. I kind of agree with that, Black B. I agree with that. I've been saying something similar for a long time, like, but I'm just worried that the damage is kind of done with that. But yes, they should make older. If an expansion is 2+ years old, like, there's no reason at this point for Witch Queen not to be paid, or sorry, not to be free. The opposite of what I said. Oh, what the fuck? Don't wipe. Don't wipe. Survive. You got this, buddy. Uh-oh, you're fucking dead. Jesus. Oh, survive. Oh, that's brutal. That's insanely brutal. That's fine. I think we just have to redo this boss, right? Is there a rally flag? Rally flag. This is gonna suck without ammo. Think I got a heavy brick there? Nice. Into the Light actually got a fair amount of people into Destiny 2 from my knowledge. I don't know if that's true. I would be interested to see that, but I feel like if it was like that many, the Destiny account would have been like, we welcomed 1 million more people. Every time there's an influx of new players, they tweet out a graphic. And I don't, maybe they did, and I just don't remember it. But I don't remember them tweeting that. A business is gonna do nothing but flex that shit if they knock it out of the park. But I'd be interested in seeing the numbers. I don't remember the player count being that much higher either, but it's been a long time. That was fucking sick, dude. I'm gonna save my super for the final boss. Alright, tanky time. Yo, Darwin, thank you for the 5 gifted. Let's go. Thank you both, Hammy and Darwin. Hey, if you got gifted a membership by Darwin, please make sure to thank them. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Why did they yell at me? Did you hear that? Oh. I don't want to use any of my heavy on this. Damn. Oh, consume. Consume, 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 consume.
Guardian down.
Farm? Oh, we're just goated. That was so easy. Probably get these down to like 10-minute runs, to be honest. 12. This is a nice use of this as well. I think the airstrikes have a way bigger radius than they show. Yeah. Yeah, they do. That was a problem with the solo flawless too. And sometimes they're just invisible. Pretty sick. Hell yeah. Taking us to the tower. Get another. You don't have time for another? Okay, Shrimp. Whatever. Thanks for joining us, man. Appreciate you. Oh, maybe we can get DMG to join? Yeah, I saw that, Heavy. I need another Joe, are you in Chemo's server? I feel like you are. I think I've put you in there before. Well, I've asked for you to be in there before. I actually can't invite people to that server. No, Chemo server. Okay, maybe you're not. So,
Hello.
I'm streaming, by the way, but it's super simple. It's like a boss rush, but they just took like a bunch of crazy like boss fights from the history of Destiny. Pretty fun.
Okay.
Actually, hop in completionist because my friend that wants to run it with us is not in this one. All right, we're in completionist. Joe, join in VC and I'll join.
We needed to go down to. Okay.
No, I drag. I have full perms on this one. Chemo can't lock me out.
Is it still Tylenol server? Who made this one?
No, it was Chest, I think, technically, but I think I have like top perms in this one. I think I could delete it if I wanted to.
Why not?
Which I don't, because it's where the homies hang out, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, considering when we got to get the homies together if they're not in the other server.
Okay, but it's pretty simple. I would just run like microcosm or something, but it's like literally like I think you've done all these boss fights today or before, but it rotates daily. It's like 5 boss fights in a row.
Come in, come in.
Kind of fun.
Yeah, I'll be ready in just a minute.
Yep, take it down.
Just finishing up this quick play game.
So I think I just need 6 more of these, chat. So I'm just gonna keep running.
I thought my PC was like breaking this morning, so that was a fun way to start the morning off.
Did you fix it?
Yeah, like my second monitor or one of my display ports on my GPU wasn't registering. I didn't know why. Like, one of my monitors just wasn't turning on, or it was turning on, but it was just going into standby mode. And then if I swapped display ports on the back, like if I swapped the wires on the back of my GPU, then the other monitor would work, but not. So I was like, maybe one of the display ports is messed up randomly, but I was like, I don't know how that messes up overnight. Like, I was just working last night.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't know. I read something online that was just like display ports can be weird sometimes, and it was just like unplug the power cable out of the back of your monitor, restart your computer, and then once your computer powers back on, plug it back in, and it worked. So I was like, oh, thank God.
Yep. I've had similar issues.
I should get my new PC, I think, next week. So
sometimes when Shadow sits on top of my computer and her tail will hang down by the cords and she'll wag her tail and she'll like smack one of the cords, like one of my monitors will just turn off. And then it'll...
yeah, dude, computer cables are just like the most, you can touch them, move them like a centimeter and everything will turn off. And it's just like, okay, well, that was lovely.
I had to set up like a full-ass fortress around my PC essentially, because one of my dumbass cats would run up on the desk and like basically just to be a nuisance, he would run past all the cables that are plugged directly into the PC, and he has probably unplugged the direct power supply like at least a dozen times. I'm surprised any of this still works.
Goddamn. I'm in a good mood today. Scary should buy me a PC or I'll give more subs.
Monitor,
I'm not gonna buy you a PC. Fun offer though.
Either he gets thinner or he gives up.
It's thinner.
I think Hammy is surrounding me. I don't know if Hammy meant to put ore.
Hello, Guardian. Welcome.
But good luck getting a new PC.
Right, is there any particular class I should be on?
Guardian Games class.
Do we all have to be on the same class?
No. Whoever you're repping.
That's what I mean. Like, okay, I didn't know if anything.
Oh my fuck,
Any
bro.
class was better than the other.
I mean, yeah, Warlock.
Jesus Christ, Hammy.
Just
Certified
for,
Warlock hater
just
here.
for the vibe.
Thank you so much. Holy.
Certified Warlock jump hater.
Once again, if you were given a thing by
Alright,
Hammy,
one second. Let
a
me
membership,
go to the bathroom
please
real quick before we
please
start.
thank them. Please thank them.
Expecting to play,
Please.
and then I'll be ready.
Thank you, Hammy. You are much too nice to me. You always have been. I appreciate your face so much. God damn. And also, Caden, how did you This is the one thing I wish I could, because if I could directly give a membership, I would. To right to Caden. That's absurd. Thank you. Fucking hell, dude. Jesus. I appreciate your face. Thank you so much. What do I need here? Resell. And distribution. Okay, how are we doing?
I never thought I'd live to see the darkness return.
Just a second, Guardian. Okay, you're clear.
Alright, you said microcosm. I haven't used this thing in a little while. Where's it at?
And make sure you have the very bottom perk of the 4th row unlocked.
Alright, you're kind of starting to ask for a lot here,
Bro!
buddy.
Yeah, I'd consider Warlock my main, just because it's like fucking, it's got the best move in the game. What would you like to see, Jay? I'm friends with most of them. I wouldn't mind to do stuff. And like maybe just like be good, you know what I mean? Like if I can crack out.
Thing. Hey, Jordan, I think you and Chemo rolling me in trials the other week was like the catalyst to get me to plug the roller back in, by the way.
Would you say is the best Warlock build for
Like,
expert
I've been
rush
trying-
I would
Did we
say
play last week.
getaway
Yeah,
artists.
y'all were doing. I was on there solo. And I've God, it's M&K is not easy in PvP for me. I don't know what it is. Like, I've been playing controller for years and years, and it was fine. And I do PvE on mouse and keyboard, and it's fine. But then I show up in trials, and I try and hit one hand cannon shot, and I'm like a 0.3. And then somebody made fun of me, and it was getting close. And I was like, okay, it's the Scarrow guys. I recognize these guys from Scarrow.
Mm.
And then I was like, this is going to be a fun match. And then it wasn't. And you 5-0'd me. And I was like, fuck it. I'm plugging in the controller again.
It
And now
was
I'm good. I was
5-1.
like,
It was 5-1. I looked right now.
Oh,
No,
shit.
you guys.
oh,
Do
wait,
you-
what was my KD though? How did I do?
It was okay.
Are you being
Two-
nice?
2 and 6. You know, it's
Okay.
That's not bad.
It is bad, but for what I thought it was, it's not. So
Jordan, do you have like the secret tech or something? What's going on with the double
What?
sidearm swaps, bro?
Oh no, hold on. What else? Here we go.
All right, I'm gonna take a sip.
ooh, he's a scary wizard. I like it.
Yeah, Trials is just full of fucking fiends. Have you tried comp at all, Jordan?
No, I think I'm going to start next week. Waiting for a buddy to finish his Apex stuff. He's like trying to qualify for Pro League for Apex and whatnot.
Shit, cool.
So I think I'm gonna wait until that's over, and then get into the trenches. And I probably won't be a very happy person for a couple weeks, but you know it'll be okay.
Dude, I mean, it's becoming super common. It's up to 66 people have it.
It looks like it's roughly 50-ish wins you need. Defizzle, Omelet, and Searu went 47-1 and didn't get it.
What? the fuck?
But then their next stream, they all got it relatively close to the same time, around 50 wins.
Here, there's a flag.
What? Oh.
Both times you've missed the flag and you've locked us out again.
Oh. Just why would they put a flag? Like just load us in with full ammo. What?
Also, I know he's the fizzle, but how do you go 47-1 in Destiny 2 competitive?
I mean,
Dodging cheaters.
Those 3 players are
They're fucking against
good.
it.
They were just queuing instantly.
Just like
They weren't dodging anyone. I mean, it's just if you're the best team queuing, you don't have to queue dodge anybody.
Yeah.
I mean, the best legit team, did they not like face cheaters though?
Sure, I didn't watch all of it. I just saw that they went. Unless he just wasn't counting
Ah,
the times that they lost to cheaters, but
that's fair.
Nervous got the emblem at like a little under 13k, but he had about roughly 50 wins when he got it, even though he was only at like 13-ish. Or
50
he's at like
sounds
12,
that sounds
he was at
awful,
like 12.
dude.
I mean, yes and no. If you go on like a good little streak on like a Friday or Saturday, you know, and you get like 10 to 12 wins like in a night, you know, you just do that for a couple days, like you'll get there.
I wonder if they just wanted it to mimic that triumph that used to be a triumph. The 50 wins after.
I just wish that they told you your points that you were at. I don't understand.
Oh, is the comp
why
emblem?
they-
Does it work in the same?
It's the same as trials. The same
Oh,
as
shit.
the trials thing. You get X amount of points per win after 10k, and the higher your points go, the more points you get for a win. So like, let's just say, for example, at 15k you get 5 points per win. At 10k, maybe I'm assuming you get 1. I don't know. You know, just guessing.
Yeah.
But it's like, why? I don't understand why they don't just show you the amount of points. Like,
Yeah.
that would make it. It would make it so much more bearable to know, like, yeah, like if you're close or not.
I think they're trying to walk a line very carefully, which is that D1 had that like end of match reward screen and the scarab heart shit would drop, and that would be like exciting. But then Destiny 2 players have just like been through it so many times that we just kind of want our loot guaranteed and our time respected. So they're like creating the illusion of an exciting drop by not showing us how close we are to it, but making sure that we do indeed get it.
If that was the goal, then why would they tell us the exact numbers of towards points? Because we can just someone can make an API tool and easily calculate how many points you're at.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of talking about my ass.
I don't know. To me, it's probably more of a, if I had to guess, they just didn't have the or put the development time in to make it, or want to, or have the time to, whatever the case might be. But I don't know if there's a actual player psychology investment logic behind it. Maybe there is. I think the systems are good. Like, don't get me wrong, but it is very frustrating when they're like, oh yeah, you get exactly this many points, but fuck you if you're trying to actually count. Like, what? That's fucking wild.
I think Babs will get it soon. Babs is at a lot. He's been solo queuing a ton. He's at like close to 13k points, but he's been bouncing back and forth between like 11 and 12 a lot. So he's got to have a lot of wins. That's kind of my goal. Is once you can get to like 12-ish k, maybe 13k, you just solo queue like over and over, like, because eventually like you're not gonna fall below 10k at that point. Like, there's no way you lose 20 games in a row, you know. Like,
that's what you think.
so it's yeah, true. I mean, I guess you could, but if you can get to like 12 and a half or like 13k, and then kind of like, I feel like you're safe to just keep playing and just hope you get some more wins.
Yeah. The time investment seems insane.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna start grinding for
But
next
so
week.
that's the question. Is there one of these emblems every season?
I hope not. I hope this is like a one-off, because it should stay until the end of Act 3. So.
Well, yeah, but like, do we get another one with Frontiers? Is what I mean.
Yeah, I don't know.
With there only being
Probably
2
not.
seasons per year now.
Is it not like 2 expansions and 2 updates, or they kind of call it 4?
The most recent, I'm respawning. I don't know if leak is the correct term, but the most recent description I have seen is that it is 2 large seasons with a mid-season, like, Into the Light style thing. But like how Into the Light was still part of the Season of the Wish. Kind of like that. That's my understanding. Obviously, until Bungie comes out and like tells us, who the fuck knows. But
I am hyped about 3 contest races and a Pantheon per year, though.
I don't know if I count the second raid one as a contest race. We'll see.
I
It
mean,
depends how
we
much they
don't know what they're
change.
doing with it.
Yeah, I don't.
Imagine it's like a Leviathan type hub world, and it's literally like different encounters, and the only thing that really carries over is like the main setting.
I mean, they said, like in the thing, they very directly say that if an encounter gets added, it's like one encounter.
Oh, what? Okay, never mind. I'm sad. You made me sad.
Them releasing essentially a second raid in 3 months is the copium I've been hearing so much about. It's kind of, this is a weird year for you to say that, Eternal, because like, well, the events are free, but the the yearly add-on is probably the most diverse we've had ever, I would say, or up there with the episodes, especially this episode. But also like you kind of mentioned like free events. It kind of seems like you're saying that none of the events have changed, and for the most part that is true, but you're actually talking about this during the one time where we did get a significant change during an event. So just bad timing, unlucky on your part.
To get from this activity?
Well, if you're an Acicross type coper, then you got to get a good ballyhoo or whatever. What's it fucking called? Fucking
Hullabaloo.
Hullabaloo. But other than that, no, I don't think any of them are really. It's a great
some rolls that can let you like 6-phase Renaics, right?
Diverse doesn't mean good though. This season has the best seasonal activities I think we've ever seen. Nether is definitely my favorite. In terms of like overall activity, I think in terms of like just running the activity, Coil's slightly better. But if you account for loot chase, you know, overall like activity loop and activity, Nether's the top for me. And Court of Blades is very high up there as well. Very good. The other two, meh. There's been some good hit or miss stuff in the other 2 episodes. I think the Skolas fight was really good. I think the new Onslaught version was fine. I think Constance of Elders had some pretty redeeming qualities. The loot sucked though, but the activity was fun.
0-hour boss is kind of rough, but other than that,
Toshibo, what's up?
Dude, what is...
I agree with that, Daniel. Oh, fuck. If I pop into this DLC, are the weapons worth acquiring over the event with Reclusion on top and Anarchy? Yes. Yeah, I mean, the top weapons in the game come from, I would say, Vesper's Host with the Velocity Baton. Area Denial GLs are fucked, though in like a crazy way. Rocket sidearms are some of the best in the game. I'd get Sanashas from Iron Banner and a Baron Action from Episode of the Echoes. I would say are 2 of the best weapons in the entire game right now. Am I doing 100% more DPS? With some weapons, yes. Just kind of depends. But I would say in the state that Destiny is in, DPS is not the main way to decide if like a fucking special weapon is good. Was that 4?
Yes.
Okay, so we got. This is the last one here. This guy's kind of a bitch, so. Hey, I am streaming. Did you have a good nap?
I got killed like
Good.
up there on the right tank platform by the architects, and I assume it
Say
was
again?
the airstrike, but there was
Maybe like another hour and a half, something like that.
remotely in my zip code when that happened.
Yeah, that's fine. Love you.
And it's not the first time I've had a random architect death like 2 feet on the ground in this activity.
Yeah, Shrimp had a couple too.
I feel like I should just have on Lemon Arc right here and just be blasting.
Yeah,
away.
this is like a huge bolt charge encounter for sure. Especially with
Everything
Final
is
not having
bolt
a
charge.
crit right away.
Also, I guess kinetic tremors doesn't work on the vehicle turret thing.
Then where you're chasing, because armor dropped off after year 1 of Destiny 2. No. The best armor objectively came from fucking Keitel, Season of the Haunted, which is Witch Queen, which is what, like year 4? That's a crazy thing to say. I mean, that's, I don't know, man. Like, I don't want to sit here and tell you that the best of everything is happening right now in Destiny, but it kind of seems like you're not super up to date with stuff, which is totally fine. But saying that the best armor was year 1 of Destiny 2, which is some of the worst armor we've had in the entire franchise, that's kind of crazy to say. But they are about to change armor, though. Now, armor's going to get a lot more enticing in about, 3 or 4 months or whatever. So there's going to be another armor refresh. Oh, you're talking visually?
Dude, there's so many of these shanks.
I mean, my statements were about like statistic armor, not visuals. Also, but no, I will also go on a soapbox and say I love the Trials of the Night armor. I'm probably wearing a piece right now. I am, my helmet. But dude, they've released some fucking insane sets over this last year. The Dragon armor sets are insane. All the seasonal stuff's been fucking incredible. It's kind of sad because I feel like the raid armor set and especially the dungeon armor sets have been some of the weakest, which is really unfortunate, but there's so much good armor in the game in terms of visuals. They have, what I will say is like, recently they've been really pushing the bounds of like what is okay to be like a visual in a Destiny armor set. The Iron Banner is really sick. I like the new trial stuff. I don't think it's quite as good as the old stuff, but yeah, like right here.
Oh, that's an unfortunate time to put my shield down.
If you are back all the way back here, Jordan, he literally can't do his attack back here.
Stay left.
Oh, he's being shielded by something. Oh, well, he couldn't. He
Yeah.
couldn't back at the time. What the fuck?
Wow, Scarrow confirmed.
Bro!
Filthy liar.
That's insane. This is literally how you fucking soloed it. Not you, but like second person you.
Oh,
What the f-
not us?
Well,
We're not
maybe.
good enough?
Well, I don't fucking know if you did or
baiting us
not.
And then saying we're trash?
Well, I fucking almost died there too, buddy. Like,
Definitely not soloing it with that advice. That's for sure.
that's how it worked. Chad, am I fucking crazy?
Died again.
Oh, maybe it's the snipers can't hit you back here, and you had to straight. I really don't think the attack's
watch an
quick.
Astacross guide. Have fun running a MILF site, dude.
Okay. Bro, these snipers are fucks. We could shoot his face off. We'd be golden. That's all I know.
Yeah, we had to kill that servitor first.
Okay, and Shinky boy. Boom. Easy. So I need to run quite a few more of those. If you guys don't want to stick around, you don't have to or whatever. But whatever you were down for.
No, I'm vibing. I'm having fun.
Hell yeah.
I'll keep playing for now.
Hell yeah. And then I also need to do a shit ton of, not today, not this stream or anything, but I need to do a shit ton of quarter blades. So either if you need to do that. Oh
I
yeah.
haven't done that activity yet.
I've barely done any of it.
It is very good. It is also it's kind of another boss rush, but it's like a lot more streamlined. It's different, but kind of the same. But it's cool.
So, this may have been somewhere that I just like didn't read or didn't see, but the 3 circles in the middle when you go in there, are
Yep.
you like picking which set of buffs you're doing?
No. That just cancels the because there's a timer that's like a minute, and if you all stand in the circles, it ends it early. I'm at 99% for my bounty, which is to get kills in this or a nightfall. So I'm just gonna load us into a nightfall and kill one thing, and then take us to the tower real quick.
Okay.
What was your other question? Sorry.
So it's literally you're just like that's just a ready up spot, which is what I initially thought because we were. I went in there with my group and we thought that you like stand in the left one to get the augmentations on the left, stand in the right one to get the ones on the right, and stand in the middle for it to be like random.
No. So the way it works is every time you enter the portal, it's two phases. There's a first boss and then there's a second boss. And the statue on the left is the augments and the hazards that'll affect the first boss, and the ones on the right affect the second boss. You're not choosing; those are going to be active.
Okay.
Have you done the flawless expert rush? I think so.
Disobeyed me.
Oh, for the guild. Oh, I actually don't think so. Wait, say that again.
I said that makes more sense because it disobeyed me, but it didn't actually because I didn't pick a set of augmentations because that's not how it works.
Yeah. The only thing you choose at all are the your rune upgrades, like the statues.
Okay. Oh, so I was scheming the other day, as one does, trying to figure out what I'm gonna do for the new movie of the week emblem, and I was getting really desperate for ideas.
You're gonna yodel.
And no, nothing with my voice. But I saw a Destiny the Meme tweet about Smooth Prosecutor from the early Right of the Nine shit.
Yep.
Smooth Prosecutor. I don't know if this is like good or bad or normal or weird, but I saw Smooth Prosecutor and I immediately thought of, oh, that's who's in the courtroom in the case about the smooth criminal. Like my brain went straight to Michael Jackson. And I'm wondering if there's like anything there or if this is just like the depraved word association fantasy of somebody with too much time on their hands.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like kind of a leap, buddy. But maybe, I don't know. They give a lot of things movie the week that I wouldn't personally think.
But I don't want to put out a maybe because I feel like the past 5 things that I've put out have been like there's literally no way this loses. I don't want to lower my standard of content.
Yeah, I don't know.
So probably Smooth Prosecutor, Michael Jackson courtroom is not the move.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not seeing the vision, you know what I mean? Like, I get it, but I'm not like...
I see the vision, but it's not a vision that aligns itself with trends of Destiny 2. It's just like...
Yeah, this seems like more like one of your day one graphics.
Yes. Ooh, by the way, right now we're recruiting 2 people since I now know that I am capable of greatness. We're going for the belt, so we're trying to get 2 people to go for high placement / first, and I am highly considering how people's names would look on a Demented MS Paint graphic for this.
Okay.
Like, we've got a whole server set up. We've got some people that we're trialing and seeing how we vibe. And it is a legitimate part of the conversation where I'm just saying, like, okay, but what creature can I turn this individual into if, like, we were, I don't know, 6 parts of a sentient couch?
Okay.
Postmaster.
I think there's something there. I think there's... That's funny. I like it,
Yeah,
but
we're locked in. We're locked in.
yeah, that's right. Okay, I'm ready. R.
Is there anything on
Rhythmic, physical,
the trace rifle or hullabaloo that's worth getting?
Let me pull up. Let me consult the documents.
Oh, true. I can just do that. Give me a second. Do that.
Consult the documents.
Per the document, there is nothing worthwhile. Okay, deleting.
Yeah. Yeah, they're all white. Damn. Damn. Chemo has spoken. All right, taking us in. Bam. Sorry, someone asked something that I thought was a good question. I totally fucking forgot. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? For core should you focus on challenges or just kill the boss? Boss. Fucking, if you're going for platinum, fucking boss. The only time you don't just focus on the boss is if you can't. If it's like bound, you have to do that first. If there's in the later rounds, if you get a Crota sword one, which is called something sharp or something, I forget what it's called. If you have to break the boss's shield with Crota sword, you should do that first because it'll take you 20 times as long to kill it without it. But other than that, or I think the Orc's bomb requires you to do it too. But other than that, boss. I almost forgot that time, and I saw it just out of my peripheral. I was like, oh, hell yeah. It's kind of fun they brought this back. Big
I
fan.
like this arena. It's very reminiscent of the Wrath opening.
Yeah. Kind of copium. Wrath, my beloved.
Hey man, they put the emblem in a Vidoc. I think we have valid reasons to be huffing copium.
Uh-huh.
I know it's not coming anytime soon, but someday.
Yeah, that Vidoc was like 12 years ago. I think it's actually been in a couple now, but someone just does it to fuck with us. One of the people that records us.
I think they shouldn't. I'm too emotionally raw about that raid.
Yeah, well. It is super unfortunate that we had to get Vault of Glass back and not Wrath. That's just insane, honestly. Jordan, do you watch Invincible?
I have not, but I've been seeing a lot of people tweet about it.
It's peak, bro. Lots of
Isn't it
blood.
Isn't it anime?
I don't fucking know what you would call it. I'm a Robert.
You aren't an anime watcher.
No, I'm an anti-anime. I'm anti-anime, but I'm pro Robert.
Good one.
Pro Robert Kirkman. It's an important crossroads here.
You should watch Solo Leveling.
Yeah, maybe. Does Robert Kirkman write on it? I don't think so. Sorry, buddy.
I mean, I'll tell you yes if it gets you to watch it.
I would call it an animated series based off of a comic by one of the my favorite authors, personally.
So, anime.
Nah, anime's like... Can it be anime if it's not from Asia? I don't fucking know. Like, how's that work? Is there...
Absolutely. Anime is why...
There's Western anime? I don't fucking know how this works.
Just doesn't want to admit that he's watching anime.
Brother, it's just fucking good, man. I don't know. I would call it closer to a cartoon, personally. But I don't know the difference. It's just good. And also, it's got, like, the entire Walking Dead cast as voice actors, which is, like, that's always a plus. But you should watch it still. I'll stand for it. I don't even care. Oh, that's a good question.
Did you get a good sidearm from the Nightfall?
Yeah, I got a pretty good one. Just missing the masterwork, but I don't think I'll use it that much, so I'm happy with it.
Yeah, I didn't get
Yo,
like the
Amir, what's
repulsive
up?
race destabilizing, but I got
Jeffrey Dean Morgan
a good
fucking
one. I got
killed it.
stabilizing with
bro.
reconstruction and shoot to loot.
He-
So
he-
I'll take this. This is
Insane
fine.
conquest, dude. It's yeah, it's fun. Like, look, there's not really a world I see myself using it over Tenacious or Aberrant, but just in case. I don't play Void that
I mean, I
much.
feel like as long as you get one with destabilizing rounds on it, the other perk is whatever.
Yeah. Well, I did get Repulsor destab, and I got the appended as well that people were foaming over, but I don't
might
know.
Go back in and get a couple more, but I don't know. People die in the boss room so much. It's annoying.
We got it down. Wobby me and Colin were doing it in like 17, 16 minutes. It was pretty good.
I did a run earlier with. I'm gonna just start doing consecration in that because a guy, I don't know who we were playing with, just joined an LFG and we finished in like 13.5 minutes.
Oh Jesus! Yeah,
No,
fucking.
he
You
was-
just happened
he
to
was
join on special
destroying.
or something.
I don't know. He was literally just. I mean, like he was just consecrating everything and not dying.
Yeah, consecration is super strong. We were doing one speaker sight, one consecration, one bolt charge.
Yeah, that's what I've been using is bolt charge with it. It's Luminarch just does so much damage.
Yeah.
You can just spam it indefinitely.
I think once you figure out the spots, you don't need a speaker sight, and you can probably just do 2 consecrations or 2 bolt charges. But that survival in that final room's it's pretty scary. I'm not gonna lie. She'll kill you so fast.
Yeah, I would like that Nightfall thing a lot more. I don't like how much health the clone things have.
Yeah.
The Savathun things. They have way too much health.
Yeah.
I'm trapped in
You're
geometry.
just
You're what?
I'm trapped in
trapped in
geometry.
geometry.
You know how when you turn the things, it makes new cover?
I'm not gonna lie. Trapped in Geometry would be a fucking hard band name.
Yeah, great band name, horrible predicament.
You could name every one of your albums a different geometrical shape. Our upcoming album. Oh, but it'd have to be like 3D, right? Or would it? Our upcoming album, Tetrahedron. That'd be sick.
I keep getting a lot of things on Instagram for Sleep Token.
Oh, fuck
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, their music's pretty good. I don't usually listen to that kind of music, but I was listening to their last couple albums. It's been pretty good.
Sleep Token is kind of like Marvin Gaye for metal. I think that's like the sex music, right?
I don't know.
Fucking someone give me one of the sexy time artists. That's Sleep Token's that.
Oh my god, wait. Do you know who Smokey Robinson is?
No.
Okay,
It kind of
he's
sounds like a booze runner in the 50s or whatever. Oh yeah, Smokey
so-
Robinson, bro.
He's an old guy, and he's got eyes that sort of make him look like he's blind, but also not really. And all of our parents know who he is. But he recently, at the age of 83, put out an album called Gasms, and it's exactly what you fear it would be. And there's a song on the album called Gasms, and it's really funny, and there's another one called I Fit In There. And it's an 83-year-old man crooning about load blowing.
Huh. Why'd you listen to this?
For the comedic effects.
Okay.
I listened to this.
Yeah, like I'm not. Now that I've had this described to me, I'm gonna go like out of my way to not listen to this.
Would you not peer at the face of God were it to peek through the clouds?
I don't really know what that is supposed to mean, but no.
You know how, like, when there's a car crash, like, you can't look away or something? I don't know that. That's just what I've been told.
Yeah, yeah, but my morbid curiosity does not extend to like fucking 80-year-old semen, bro. Like what?
You don't have to see him. You just have to hear him sing about it.
Yeah, that's kind of fucking weird, dog. I don't know what to tell you. I'm happy for you, I guess.
I don't know how to properly convince you that it is funnier than it is gross.
Jordan, do you have thoughts on this, or?
I don't. I don't know this at all.
Well, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, buddy. I'm living your best life. I'm happy for
I'm
you.
not enjoying myself.
Why? Why? You're living. You're doing things. You're
I'm
experiencing.
not doing it. You don't know what I am.
You don't know what I've got.
You don't know what I am. You don't know where I come from.
Have you ever seen Old Greg?
No.
Okay, well this
That's
is
some kind of knockoff Smokey Robinson album.
no. Old Greg is it's an old internet meme video, and it is 100% up your alley.
Okay.
It's about a man-fish with a mangina.
I'm
But
very scared.
no, but I mean, it's like there was a British like SNL thing or something. I don't fucking know. Anyways, I'm gonna send you a link to this, and you should watch it because you're gonna love it. It's gonna become your character
Okay.
for 2 weeks.
My character.
Yeah, you're like it will embody who you are for 2 weeks.
Okay. I don't think that's what I need right now. I don't need to be a new guy.
It's all the buzz, man. Dodecahedron would be a sick album number or a name.
I'm also like just worried at what you think right up my alley is.
I mean, it just seems right up your alley, man.
Yeah, that's. I don't know what that means.
It's funny. It's good. It's not too vulgar, and it's really funny.
I don't care if it's too vulgar.
Well, I'm just saying, but I'm like, you know, some people do. I don't know. It was like all the rage when I was in high school. People thought it was super funny.
I didn't even know they had videos
Internet,
and
bro. Are we not the same
videos.
fucking age? What the hell? How old are you?
I'm not telling.
Bro, I think we're the same age, or within a
My
year.
insurance is going away soon. That's how old I am.
Oh, you're 24?
Older. Slightly.
What? Doesn't your insurance go away when you turn 25?
No.
Oh, I don't know. I've never had kids. I'm 27.
Yeah, but okay, but your life is like more together than mine. So like, I don't like being the same age. Like, I should be like,
Oh,
I don't know.
bro, you have a 3D scan of your head. It sounds like your life's pretty together to me.
Man, I don't even know what that's for. I don't know why you keep bringing it up, and I don't think you're gonna get it. You're not gonna get it.
Okay.
Well, do you know what he wants a 3D scan of my head for?
I just-
Scares into some questionable things I've learned over the years.
Like, what? Name one.
Yeah, we know about like the feet and the tentacles.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Okay.
asking, like,
I didn't.
what
I
does
said
my
one,
head-
not two, but okay.
Yeah, no, that's one. The feet and the tentacles.
Oh, but only
It doesn't work
together.
unless there's both. Yeah, both have to be there.
Pretty rare to find a creature with both. Oh, fuck it all.
Not if you look in the right places.
I just look over to Azacross and I say, yeah, I'll have whatever he's having. Bro, these things were so much easier when Dragon's Breath was fucked.
Did they fix whatever that interaction was?
Yes.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Alrighty. I'm just gonna focus on getting this servitor down. Oh my god, he has more health than a toaster, bro. Jesus.
Oh, that's a lot of.
Alright, he's dead. No! Oh, that was so fast. We fucking fried him. Depends where you get him from, Haunter.
Woohoo!
We fried. Again?
I am going to go dabble in some Trials of Osiris. So that was my last one for right
07.
now.
07, 07, 07.
I'll keep going if you can get DMG.
If I can get DMG?
Yeah, I told you I need another tall person so I can feel safe.
I don't know if that's gonna happen. What's he doing? No, he's in a fire
I can
team.
do-
He's playing the
I can
Nether.
do, like 2 more.
Okay. Is there matchmaking on this?
Yeah, it's just
Yep.
not good. Like,
Well, that makes it
I
content.
mean, I'm sure there's like a bazillion people LFGing for this.
Who do we got? Who do we got? Who do we got?
Events. Rush down, rush down, rush down, rush down, rush down. Yeah, I would just go slap your name in the events thing. Someone will join in like 2 seconds. They'll see Scaro 9 and well, that might make them not join, but
Ha 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 ha.
he says as he kicks me from the
ha,
fire team.
ha 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 ha.
Thanks
yeah,
for the
got my low.
games.
This fucking guy. See you, man. Have fun in
Hopefully it's better than yesterday. I had a record low KD yesterday.
what what's your record low, KD?
Like 1.4. It was a rough day
that's my
yesterday.
all-time high. Fuck you.
It was we went 20-2 and I was getting farmed every game.
God damn.
Every single game I was just getting farmed. I hate this map, but I'm gonna yeah. I'll be down for more later on tonight.
Alright. See you, buddy. Okay, well, I'm just gonna fucking fuck it. If it's filled, I'm gonna just take us in. I kind of want to see what this looks like.
So, to give you an idea, yesterday had Nightmare of Crota from the Nightmare Hunt, and also Curia, however you say that name.
Yeah, Kyria, yeah.
Randos could not survive either of those encounters. I got one shot by the Crota sword a couple times, so you do legitimately have to like bait.
That's brutal.
But, yeah,
It's
we
these
straight up,
bosses
like,
aren't so
ended up
bad
finishing.
though.
No, today's pretty fine, except for the last one. I imagine will be a little hairy with the rando. But like, if you run out of reses, which is something that I don't think people realize is a thing unless you play with randos in this.
Yeah.
it's, yeah. Like you can't res, and if they all die, then you wipe, and you get like limpier rewards.
Limpier is crazy.
Let's see, our rando is the Fallen Nudie 33.
Oh, kind of cracked a loadout though. Oh my gosh.
I'm wondering how the Rift gameplay is going to work with these bosses that airstrike you.
No, that's fine. Lord of Wolves with a fucking. I'm happy with this. This is a good rando.
It's definitely better than the 2 guys I got yesterday with aggressive frame swords.
Guardian rank 7's kind of cringe though.
Man, you're kind of cringe.
Yeah, I am. Those are not mutually exclusive. Alrighty, where did Bucko go? Do you have to kill something to get the machinist to spawn? Oh.
I don't know. I just keep killing anyway. I know there's like an abomination that spawns at some point. That's probably involved.
Oh my god. Chat, I'm worried there's too much to grind, man. Especially with this act being so short. Luckily, next act's gonna be pretty long, so we'll have plenty of time to farm then, but... Holy fuck. There's a lot going on. Gotta consume these. I have to remember to consume those. We gotta be getting XP for the seasonal vendor. Or else what are we even doing? That's just part of what we're doing here, Dio. You know what I mean? It just means my plan is working. I really need special. This hand cannon is from King's Fall. It's called Zowlie's Bane. You can craft it, so pretty easy to get. It's very nice. It's essentially like a legendary Sunbracer, or sorry, a legendary Sunshot. Oh, I jumped off the map. Pretty good at the game. Hammy gave a ton of subs earlier, as did Darwin. So it was one of them. Please thank them. Oh, this is going really well. Hell yeah. What encounters does it drop from? That is an excellent question. If you just Google King's Fall drop table. I don't actually know off the top of my head.
So if you get a gold tier score, weapons and abilities empower each other.
Mmm. Yeah, for real. It's been pretty insane today, Dio.
Abilities against increased weapon damage. Okay.
I always appreciate it. It's crazy that even after this long, like I've been doing this for like almost a decade. Isn't that insane? People still like me? Like what? People are still nice on the internet nowadays? That's crazy. So thank you guys. Oof. What build are you running, Haunter? That kind of matters. Oh, bolt charge? Eugh. You're kind of cooked. You're kind of cooked. The artifact is like a significant portion of your potential. That kind of sucks. Where's the boss at? I think this is probably the worst of the 5 today.
I find this okay.
It's just like, it's just long. I hate arbitrary fucking, you know, health gates and shit. True, lab, true. All you need is for next raid dungeon party to respect YouTube more, streaming more, and maybe we'll get something similar to Twitch rivals. That would be the day. Well, I was talking about earlier in the stream, I think starting very soon, I'm gonna start co-streaming to Twitch as well. YouTube streams will still be the priority, but I think it only makes sense, I think, to... It's like 0 extra effort.
Oh no.
Oh, I didn't get this guy? I have to consume the... Are you playing on Xbox 360, lad? But YouTube will still remain the focus, always. I don't know what the fuck I just got physics by there. Oh my god.
Yo, the subjugator's dead. Why is the lightning still there?
I got physics like 4 times in 30 seconds right there. It was fucking very stressful. And then I got booped way off the map.
Google.
Bruh! I don't know why I didn't pick that up. God, I'm not gonna have a super or ascend or transcendence for this, dude. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. It's kind of toxic you don't get ammo for this one.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like half the reps the airstrikes are really annoying and ammo is terrible, and then the other half it's been like absolutely fine across all captions.
Uh-oh.
Like I have full heavy right now.
Why can I not break any of these guys' shields? Are they're being shielded but you can't see the lines or something? Yeah.
Yeah. But also earlier I was like absolutely putting everything into one of these solar shanks and the shield was like not moving, so I think there might be a UI bug.
Classic.
Like it was taking damage, but the shield was not visually changing at all.
fuck off. I popped those in the wrong order. I should have done super first. Oh, what? I don't even know what killed me, bro.
My screen froze, and then it unfroze, and I was dead.
Farm? See ya.
So, how many big booms do we give that rando?
That was a 5 big booms, man. It was
5
pretty
big
good.
Booms?
13 minutes, like, that's a good run.
I think it's 5 big booms, yeah.
But I still have yet to see one of these TikToks, but I think I understand the vibe. 5 big booms.
You haven't seen it?
I don't
At
have
all?
TikTok, and they've never come across my YouTube Shorts feed, so
I don't have TikTok either. They show up as Instagram Reels.
I don't do that either. Not to be like morally superior or anything, but my brain rot comes
just a little
via
bit.
a different platform. You know what I mean?
It's like a tiny little bit morally superior. It's
No,
not-
I don't think so at all. I would not say that. But this guy definitely gets 5 big booms, so
Well,
he's gonna get
like-
the best dressed accommodation.
I don't think he's the best dressed here, but that's okay.
He was goated. All right, gonna go to the tower real quick. You got more in ya?
One more.
One more. Gotcha. Your nephew has a brain rot. I don't get it. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Like, I think it's hard because I think a lot of troubling concepts are, and this is not exclusive to short form content, but I feel like short form content is really being leveraged to weaponize and spread a lot of things that I think are like actually like actively incredibly hurtful in a way that doesn't really incentivize or promote further research or thought on it. You know what I mean? It's kind of like 2025's version of Gamergate almost, but it's very so I worry about that, but I don't think there's anything wrong inherently with consuming short form content or content at all. I'm genuinely like, usually I'm very pro YouTube and the easy access of information like that, you know what I mean? So not just YouTube is an easy example. Did I turn in my fucking, I think I didn't. Yo, Sylv, how we doing? I don't think I'm gonna finish the guild this stream. I didn't realize how aggressive the guild triumph for medals was. It is a lot of medals. So I'll get there. Just probably not this stream. We're gonna do more though. I picked this up. You ready?
Yeah.
Let me check my
Keep
post real quick.
getting masterworked hullabaloos.
Hell yeah. Let's bring us in. All right. Praise hands for a good rando.
You must have messages.
Triple tap. Is this the first time we've had triple tap on a trace rifle?
I don't know. Maybe. Perchance.
It seems like that's a weird perk for that. Kind of like it though.
Not so bad. I like this event a lot this year. It's very good.
Alright, now we've got Plunged Silver 5. A PlayStation player. Okay, he's got Skullfort, he's got Thunderlord.
Guardian rank 6. Crunge. Big cringe. We'll see. You said Thunderlord though?
Yeah, Thunderlord, Skullfork.
Bolt charge?
Triple, multi-map. I would assume so.
Well, see, there's your problem. Assuming with a Guardian rank 6, my friend. Why is that thing just shooting into space? Like, nothing's happening. Oh, never mind. I understand now
Shoots
why.
it into, yeah.
The animations don't line up, but I understand what the idea is.
Sure.
The angle of the dangle was all wrong, is all I'm saying. But
The angle of the dangle.
yeah, it was all wrong. But I see what they're going for. Just wait for the copium that the rest of the events get tweaked at least. Yeah, good fucking luck. Solstice being made better. Solstice not being actively made worse every year. Good luck. Is Solstice the next event? I think it is. God, I feel like Solstice happened. It happens so fast. These years have been getting so short recently. It's insane. All right, I need to make sure. Do I have any of those things to consume? Consume, consume, consume. Yeah. I don't know, man. Solstice just isn't what it used to be. Rest in peace, Solstice. Alrighty. Acquire immune. Take damage. Consume, consume, consume.
Ah! Physics!
No, that's a different boss. This is Kritis.
Hey now.
I would say Rip Solstice 2018, 2019. No, I really started going downhill. Whatever the first year of Bonfire Bash was that 2022? Bonfire Bash was like probably the worst thing that ever happened to Solstice. $2023, brutal. Now, surely we haven't only had Bonfire Bash twice. What's 3? It's an easy one, but I don't remember what it is. Oh, yes. Tomorrow I'm going to do my best to make sure we have people to farm Court of Blades. I think that would be a really fun stream, trying to get some shiny adepts. Farming out some triumphs. I don't know, dude. This rando's doing mechanics.
Yeah. We actually got 2 good randos. Do you think they're like... Because I had a bunch of shit randos for several days.
Think
Do you
skill
think
base?
Okay. I was gonna say, do you think they're trying harder because they're like, oh, it's Scaro 9?
No, what it is Bungie put a flag on my account to make sure I only get good matchmaking. It's like a marketing tactic.
Okay.
Can you imagine? That'd be so goated.
Goated is a word you could use.
Be sick. It's the same thing with Marathon. I asked him to make sure I only have easy encounters. That way, it makes the game look really fun. Yes, please only make me in Destiny, like I play Trials, only make me match 0.6s while I'm streaming. That way everyone thinks Trials is in a great place.
Yeah, Trials is so fun and matchmaking is so great. I love it so much. It definitely makes me feel better about myself and not worse.
How many do you have total, Kyle? Was it you that said you had 4 total? I still have 0. Fucking brutal. Why did they have to make these things disappear? Feels a little unnecessary.
Yeah, how did your impromptu contest Spire go?
It was fine. It was easy. Trying to think. I don't think we had issues with. I didn't know. I mean, it wasn't balanced, right? Like, I'm pretty sure everything was still
Yeah.
-5.
That's basically what I'm wondering is like, because I felt like the enemies hit decently hard, but the health gates were like nothing.
I personally don't think, like, I'd have to go and compare because I haven't ran like a normal raid in a while, but from memory, it didn't seem any different from like a standard -5, like salvations or something.
That was not how I felt, at least about the enemies. But we almost one-faced the heartbeat.
Yeah, we were kind of cooking. It was weird that like when the mechanics weren't finished though, like Prophecy, like the first encounter, only the first plate having a Toland, and none of the other ones. It's like, okay, well, clearly they're all gonna have one eventually. It's kind of weird. No, my consume orb. Good. But it was fun. Fun little side adventure. Didn't get to do Ghost. I was kind of hoping we'd get to do it, but I don't. Nothing in Spire was changed other than timers, so I don't think anything in Ghost would have been changed either.
There was a boss at the end of the intro that we had to kill.
I don't even remember that. Are you sure?
Yeah, absolutely. Big ass Hydra.
Yeah, I don't remember that at all. Shit. Well, I wonder if they're gonna add other mechanics. Surely they are. I can't imagine they wouldn't. Yeah, I don't remember that at all, Steve. Shit. Must have just blown past it.
We did most of Prophecy. We got soft locked, but in the I forget what it's called, where you're going around getting the blights between first and Cube Room. There's a boss at the end of that.
Yeah, there's an extra boss there, yeah. And then Cube Room had the fucking night.
The dark, but that was my favorite of any.
Yeah, that was fun. Was anything when you spawned into the final? Did you guys get it? Wait, did you go around the checkpoint?
For Prophecy Final?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
I heard about a bunch of people doing an oob for that. Like, I don't know oobs. The only speedrunning I've ever done is like soft speedrunning. I don't know if that's the proper term for it.
I think that was just called slow running.
Hey now.
But it's so the checkpoints were shared between normal and contest.
Oh, right. By the time we got there, they had shut it off.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I'm wondering if anything changed in the final boss. I didn't get to experience it personally. Garbage, what's up? How you doing, my friend? Yeah, that's how I am, Kyle. You have 2 shinies from the Nether though. That's pretty insane.
I think I know a couple of people who did Prophecy, so I can ask. But I did not hear anything. The only change to Spire final boss, I think they added another mini boss that shows up in specifically like the first phase.
Like an extra Hydra?
Yeah.
Yeah, we noticed one kept spawning. We weren't sure if that was because we were killing it so fast though, and it was just like I've done like 10 fucking Spires. Like I definitely did not spend more time in that dungeon than I had to, so I don't really know it that well.
It's usually 2. It's just 1 on each side.
Yeah, I thought so. I just don't know if in the normal one, if you kill one like instantly, if another one spawns.
No.
Some weird spawning logic or something.
One of the guys I was playing with was a Spire nut. to let it inspire the watcher.
I wouldn't put that in like a dating profile or anything. That's kind of weird. That's not quite as big of a red flag as Garden, but I'd say it's approaching.
He also is a Garden fan.
Okay. I would never call this person a friend. That is insane. You're on a watch list just for mentioning friend and this person in the same sentence.
Honestly, frankly, let me be frank. I don't know what's at the end of the sentence. I just kind of want to say, let me be frank.
Okay, fair enough. Like a hot dog?
I'm gonna Danny DeVito myself.
You're gonna what?
Like, Danny DeVito in Always Sunny plays a character named Frank. So he probably, like, walked into the audition and he was like, let me be Frank.
Never seen it.
You say when what you want to say is mean.
That's not true. When I want to say mean things, I just say it.
Well, no, but when you say mean things, they're, like, jokingly.
Oh,
So
you think when I
that
want to
means-
say actual mean things, I just say whom instead?
Yeah. No,
Does this
'cause
check out,
I
chat?
showed
Does
you
this
what I
check
thought
out?
was I showed you what I thought was a 10 out of 10 Warlock trip, and you said, nice. You like nodded your head, so you made sure that it was like a response.
I don't know, man. I'm just vibing. I don't know what you're talking about.
This is why I think there should be conversational safe words. Right? When somebody enters territory that the other person is like, I don't want to talk about this, instead of just saying, let's change topics, which is like very forward, or sitting with it, which is like uncomfortable. You just be able to be like, hey, pineapple, and then we'll be like, how's the weather? Yeah, okay.
That was on purpose. That was intentional. I'm gonna have to start paying attention to that. It might be like a subconscious thing.
No, that's like everybody does that though.
The thing?
But it's just, yeah, that's, a lot of people do that. I think it's just very showcased because you're streaming, and that's a thing where, like, people watch you talk, you know?
Do you think about all your social interactions this much?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's called, anxiety and late diagnosed Asperger's.
Fair enough. Not saying to that one. I just find that interesting. I just kind of like talk and then I move on usually.
Yeah, man. That's the dream.
Well, I don't know how to respond to this. Right on. I'm sorry, or
We're right on, dog.
I don't fucking know what to say.
Radical.
Yeah, that sounds like awful though.
No.
I don't know, or not. It doesn't sound awful. I don't know, man.
No, that's
You're making me overthink shit right now. I just talk, man. I don't know. I'm sorry for your loss. That's insane. That's chat suggestion of what I should say.
I see.
I don't know. I just vibe, man. I don't really think about anything that deeply unless it's like a science problem. Oh. Okay. I fucking love this mode, dude. They kind of cracked out.
So good.
Can't wait for the next event to be the worst fucking event ever. Shout out to my boys, Solstice.
Yeah.
Woo woo.
What if they just keep doing like everything as a pantheon?
I would kind of just prefer no Solstice to a bad Solstice.
Like they really, when Act 2 launched, because we had this, and then we had Court of Blades, which is also a boss rush, and we had secret preview of Red of the Nine. So we had 3 pantheons drop in one day, and people flipped out, and we loved it. So, do you think they just figured out that the secret to success is just make everything a pantheon? Like, are we just gonna get everything rush?
This is what happens when Bungie finds something that works. They lean into it, which is good, and then I think they typically lean into something for too long because there's delayed feedback, and so by the time we're like, hey, I think this exact thing happened with Menagerie Lights. Like, I think they did like too many Menagerie Light things. Like, in a perfect world, I don't think Catch Crash should have existed, and I don't think Astral Alignment should have existed. I think those should have been more. I mean, it was fine, but I think those should have been more dynamic, interesting types of encounters or whatever you want to say, activities. Bungie, like, they're like, oh, they love this, and then they just keep doing it. And I'm just loading us into this because I just need a couple kills, so you can leave. I know you're done after this, so but that's like a criticism I've had against Bungie for a pretty long time, is like their slow response coupled with, you know, it's really just a slow response. It's kind of like how every red border chest was exactly the same for fucking 3 years or 2 years, and then they finally were like, okay, we're gonna switch it up. But I feel like the Crota red border puzzle style thing, I think it went on for a little too long, like one raid too long, and they should have switched it up a little bit. That's a very minor example, but they tend to do this sort of thing.
Well,
So
personally, I don't mind specifically the red border thing.
that's just a small example. It's like, oh, players really liked this, so let's just do this same thing. Instead of like, well, it's not even kind of the same thing. Like, I guess Vow and King's Fall were really the same thing, and then like Ron and Crota were the same thing. I guess they changed it a little bit. But I think another example is like the dungeon quests. How the last 3 dungeons have been, hey, fucking do the dungeon 140 times and pick up something random throughout. And Vesper sort of deviated a little bit from that, but not too much. Man, I just want to kill enemies. This is brutal. But
I really like the icebreaker quest.
yeah, that was sick. That was really sick. I was really disappointed when Sunder didn't have anything like that. Sunder's quests were fine, but they weren't anything interesting like that.
There should be more Easter eggs like the Sadathun Give Guardian. There's so much potential with like a language of symbols.
That's a good point. I think the best thing about the Vespers host thing was the game puzzle thing. I was really disappointed when we didn't have a larger like community puzzle type style thing like that. But you know, it is what it is. Happens. I get they can't do it every time. I'm sure that shit is really intensive. So
yeah, I hope there is one either this episode or with Apollo. I think it's time for
yeah, some marketing stuff would be sick.
I'm more hoping for something in game like in Baru. But
yeah, that'd be cool. I don't really. I hope that happens. I kind of gave up hope on that sort of stuff, but happening consistently. But I would also like that to happen. I think that'd be cool. Okay, well, I finished this triumph. I'm gonna bounce. Thanks for vibing. Appreciate you.
GG's.
Catch you. Have a good evening. All right, Chatteroony, I'm gonna go turn this in, and then I think I'm calling it for the night. Can you look at one non-masterwork piece of armor? Yeah, I got you. No. Actually, I can't. What the fuck? I need to clear my vault. I think I'm gonna go through my vault and delete any piece of artifice armor I've never used. I'm clear, because, like, I don't need these. Here, non-masterwork. Here you go, Lab. What do you need from it? I think I'm just gonna delete any artifice armor I've never used. Clearly, I'm not gonna use it because I'm getting low on vault space. He's 1000% making a meme. That's a classic. Okay, well, let's go through my vault real quick, because I am at 692. There's a lot of shit here I can get rid of. Did they bring back these weapons? So like Chroma Rush is back, so I can delete this. Right? Like I'm never gonna fucking use that. I never used it the first time. IS Luna. Like I feel like I'm never gonna use it. Dread's cool. Washringer I can just craft. I only have 1,000 kills with it. I don't really think that matters too much. I like to keep a couple of these because they look cool. Like I'll keep. I know Heritage is craftable. I kept this because of the number. 6,000. Usually if something has more than 5,000 kills, I like to keep it. Broken Riptide. Blood Feud. I like to try to keep one from a lot of seasons to show how they shade. But I don't need that. I'll keep the Cannonball Shotgun. Why did I keep that? Like, surely I'm never gonna use that, right? But it's Adapt, it looks fucking sick. Does this have my memento on it? Well, this is craftable, so I don't need this. Like, that's Copia. Ugh. I have such a hard time knowing like what to keep and what not to keep. Yeah, it happens with a lot of stuff. I'll mostly here. Let's just Tunicator. You can't get. Let's mainly focus on. Let's mainly focus on armor. So like I've never used these artifices, so just get rid of them. I'm clearly like they're about to fucking rework armor anyways, so I'm not gonna use this shit, right? Like whatever. Getaway artists is how I have historically stored ascendant charts. I can get rid of them if needed. Oh, did it have one? That's funny. All these. This artifice. If I have masterwork, I'll keep it because it might be useful, but like these are ones I've clearly haven't used in forever. Oh, recovery as well. So those are like crucible armors. Whatever. Just in case I do a solo again, which I might do. I might, depending on how long this season goes, I might do solo. Flawless run. He's got the shader on him. Yeah, that doesn't matter anymore. Farmed for so long for all this armor, dude. Never even using it. I did use actually a lot of it, though, to be fair. All my class items. I don't think I'm getting rid of anything here. So I'll take that. That was a good first pass. If it gets in dire straits, I can really start looking at weapons, but I'm not too bothered. Oh, did they fix this? This was the snapshot one. I was keeping it because it was snapshot. How many class items? I have almost all of them. I'm missing like a few. I have zero I will show you. I have 0 dupes of class items. I feel like I've seen that before, but I don't know why I've seen that before. Wow, maybe that was like the old version? I do. I have 2 dupes. 1 second. Apotheosis Star Eater. Apotheosis Star Eater. Oh, are they the last ones I put in? Bruh. Apotheosis Star Eater. Am I blind? Holy fucking god. They in my inventory? Oh, yes, they are. And then the other one is Inmost Syntheseps. Yeah, okay, so these are the one, they weren't in my vault. But other than those, nope, I don't have any dupes. Here's all the ones I have. So I'm missing 4 Warlock ones. I'm missing 7 Titan ones. I'm missing 9 Hunter ones. Whoa, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I want to eventually get them all. Because why not? It's a cool flex. 150. Oh, I can spend for some. I can spend for some. So on Warlock, what do I need? Let's spend for some. I need Apotheosis Synthoseps. So let me go to... We're gonna try to get these. I need to do a better job trying to focus for these. Do we think this is like the hardest achievement in Destiny? Getting every single class item? It's got to be close. All right, so let's focus for Apotheosis. Oh. Already was. All right. So how many is that? I need 4, 11. I only need 20. Out of 180, 192, I need 20 more. So that means I have 172 in my vault. So, like, a quarter of my vault space is taken up by exotic class items, which is pretty fucking funny, actually. Zer doesn't have class. Wait, does Zer not have class items every week? I thought this was an every week thing. It's just a chance for Zer to get one? Oh, that's brutal. I didn't know that. Fuck. Well, I'm glad to know that now.
I bring gifts of the Nile.
I don't know who that is, Amy.
The deep black is many
Shit. All right, fair enough. Alrighty then. Well,
I return to
that's where I'm going to call the stream for today. Like I said, I'm going to try to get a group of gamers tomorrow for... I want to do some Court of Blades farming for some shinies and triumphs. I think that could be a really fun stream. So I'm looking forward to that. But for now, my friends, thanks for hanging out. This was a lot of fun. Guardian Games absolutely fucking cooks. It's very fun. I'll check out the Vanos Gaming's music at your recommendation. All right, everyone. Have a great night. I love your faces. Hammy and Darwin, thank you so much for the gifted memberships. That was amazing. Appreciate you guys. Everyone have a great night. I love your faces, and I'll see you tomorrow.